Hey, welcome back to the Passive Buddies podcast. And today we are talking about trying to get your business to put your feet up for you. Now, if that makes absolutely no sense, it probably doesn't, because that was the worst talk I think I've ever done. But we're talking about streamlining your operations and how to automate your business processes so you can actually enjoy your business instead of getting drowned by it or think you're in quicksand or anything like that. Now, of course, we have our co-host, we have Brandon Duff on this podcast, and me and Brandon love doing stuff like this. We love sending us AIs to speed things up, or talking about integrations or automations or anything like this, just to try and make life easier, because the computers these days and what you can actually build with integrations, APIs, webhooks, a load of stuff really does help automate your business. And you need to be looking at this literally every step of the way. Don't get bogged down, but if there's something you can automate which releases something for you to do more of, like the cash generating activities, you want to be doing it. So this episode is definitely crucial if you're looking to take your business to the next stage. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, I think that if you're the master at automation when it comes to Zapier and Pabbly Connect and a lot of these awesome tools. Also, if you want to not pay any ongoing monthly fees, definitely check out a link down below for Pabbly Connect because it's a great alternative to Zapier. But there's some other ones that I'm actually, and I haven't told Brian about this yet. So
Wow, am I getting the exclusive in the recording?
Exclusive in the recording. So there is a lot of cool tools, obviously, out there for automating, and Zapier and Pabbly Connect are great tools. But there are some amazing tools that are coming out quite soon, if not already. One was, I think I shared it with you before. I'm totally blanking on the name right now.
Is this something similar to Zapier?
Axiom.
Oh,
Axiom
yes.
is one tool that is really cool, but it's really expensive, and I think it's too expensive for what it does. But there's another tool that I'm looking at right now, and Brian, here's the exclusive. It's called Cheat Layer, and it's a tool like Axiom, but I believe it's through AI.
You say cheat layer.
Cheat Layer. So it's like a cheat code for your business, essentially. And what it does is it uses natural language. So all your ChatGPT, chatbot, AI kind of things, and literally you can tell it to code something and it will automatically do it. So for instance, one of the videos on there is like, create me a post on Twitter at 5 p.m. every single day about this. And it will literally create a automation in the background through the ChatGPT and run this automation every day at 5 a.m. Or you can say, upload this image every single day or whatever. It's just it's a automation tool using ChatGPT that creates automations using natural language, and seems pretty cool. Like they have a CSS, which is can't remember the styling, something stylist. I can't remember the name, but it's a type of coding where you can create a button that generates or changes the styling of the cascade styling sheets, is what it's called. Change the color of a website. You can change a website to do like dark mode versus light mode, all sorts of different automations that you can use this thing to essentially automate your business for to replace Zapier. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Like you can scrape images from a website, you can automate Twitter posts, generate landing pages in French, automate Google Maps, build a simple landing pages, all sorts of cool things. But that's called Cheat Layer, and it's using AI automation.
Wow. Okay. So I'm definitely having a play with that later. But as you say, like obviously Brandon's just come out with another one, and literally we have this conversation every week. We didn't actually have our normal sort of catch up this morning. I think that's because I was running a bit late. But we didn't have our normal catch up where he drops something every week, how to an automation tool, an AI tool, or something like that. And it's absolutely great because we get to play with these things. We get to look at different ways to increase our business. Now, we talk about conversation domination, don't we? And like, you've got to be out there. You've got to be posting more content than the average person. And like, we talk about like also successes is get paid up front. So you've got to be putting it out there. You've got to be dominating. You've got to be doing more than someone else who's running against you, because you want to win, not them. You want to be pushing harder and harder, which means you've got to do more work. Which means like, if we need to do more work, we need to do more output, and we need to get more things done fast, then we need to find these automation tools that massively help our business. Like if your cheat layers sounds quite cool. Axiom's quite expensive. And that's actually coming from us who pay for software regularly. And it's like there's loads of different things. Like there's a free account for Zapier up to I think 20 tasks or 100 tasks, five zaps. Like that will help do stuff. Like, and you always have to be building processes in your business, and then effectively producing that much at the front or doing that much work that your process breaks, and you have to build a bigger and better one. And that's all you've got to be doing, like all the time, like building the process, building the automation, flooding it with work, which means if you're flooding it with work from either an affiliate marketing point of view or an agency or a general business, like if you're flooding it with work, obviously you're getting paid nicely, which means that's a good thing if you can flood it with enough to break it so you can then build a process for you to scale. The more times you can build your automations and rebuild them for bigger and better, that means your business is going in the right foundations. But if you don't make processes and automations part of your focus, you will burn out pretty quick, because the level of output that's required now to compete has increased. The level of quality that is now required to compete has increased. Now, by using all these automation tools, you can get that output and that quality without having to burn out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do burn out, and I think that's super important to have automations, because one, it frees up your time, so you're not having to, run around like your head's cut off. Two, it allows you to streamline your content, streamline your processes, so that you're not having to really run around with your head cut off. But then it allows you to automate a lot of the things that don't drive really sales, in a sense, so you can focus on the things that actually do create revenue in your business. And it just allows you to free up your time so that you can enjoy the things that you love doing, like spending time with your family or traveling or whatever that is. And so if you can automate, it frees up your time so that you can do things that are more important to you. And and really, you're just automating the boring stuff, because if you can automate the boring stuff, the repetitive tasks, then you won't. Well, not that you won't get burnt out, but you won't at least get burnt out on that, and you can focus your energy on something else.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, you'll be surprised how much is admin tasks or like repetitive tasks that can be automated, that allows you to free up to the stuff, as Brandon says, that you enjoy, that makes money, that works, that actually propels your business forward, and not getting bogged down with like taking a post and making sure it's on every other platform, or a follow-up email when someone opts in, or like a manual sale or anything like that. Like, you can automate a hell of a lot, which then allows you to grow and scale properly, which is 100% where you want to be. Or it allows you, once you've automated your business, once you've built those recurring income streams, it allows you to play with your dogs, and you get to play with them after o'clock in the morning, even though you want to be asleep. Isn't that right?
No, I mean, I wake up pretty early every morning, regardless. And the dogs just go to sleep for most of the day. So I get to play with them for a little bit of time. But yes, it does allow for, if I wanted to, and yeah, I do want to play with my dog. So it does allow you to play with your dogs, hang out with your cats if you have them.
Don't try and pretend to be a cat person. Don't try and pretend to be a cat person.
If
That's
you,
inauthentic.
I mean, automation is just free up your time, is what it comes down to, so that you can do things that you enjoy doing. And we have a upcoming podcast about AI and why you should be doing things and automating tasks so that you can do things that you enjoy doing, because pretty soon that's what a lot of us are going to be doing, is just enjoying and doing whatever we want, because we do have AI to do all the boring stuff, while we can just produce content, not do anything, or just have AI produce the content for us and in our trends and our like likeness, so that we can actually do. Because I think, and we'll talk about this in a future podcast, but I think AI is gonna, we're just gonna be all sitting around entertaining each other, because AI is gonna be handling everything. So.
Absolutely love it. Okay, guys. So if you have enjoyed the podcast, if you are learning or want to learn more about automation, how it works in affiliate marketing, how you can build processes so you don't burn out, 100% click the link below. We've got a free 5-day affiliate challenge, Kickstarter challenge, starting very soon. So click the link below, come and join us, and we'll teach you a little bit more about how to build a business system rather than a treadmill to death, is probably the nicest way to put it. And we will see you on the next episode.
Peace.